is
Live sports.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like tweeting during the game today.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. I can't wait. What'd you say, big cuz? Ding ding.
Ding ding, baby.
We on, but we not on camera, so they can hear us talking.
Bet.
Alrighty then.
But what I tell you, Jason, is the team I did not want to see. Cleveland Browns is not who I want to see.
I don't want to see the Bills.
I do not want to see
That's the team that I'm more so. Oh, the Bills or the Browns? I'll say I'll rather play the Browns.
I'd rather play the Bills. I'd rather play the Bills, and it's because
See what they did to the Ravens.
Well,
the Bills running back is not
See what they did to the Ravens.
Well, now let me correct.
Who do you take? Who you taking to shootout? All three of y'all. Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes? Who you taking?
Patrick Mahomes.
So why are we scared of the Bills then? Because Josh Allen ain't going to outthrow this man.
I see what you're saying.
He's not going to outthrow him. They're not going to clock manage trying to keep up and scoring points. That is not how you beat the Chiefs. You beat the Chiefs.
I feel like the Bills got a chip on their shoulder. They got something to prove.
That's the best way to beat us, but you still need to score 30. So that's the rub.
Bro, we pissed 30.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? And
So you
that
gotta-
was the problem.
We haven't.
So we're gonna have to make you. You're gonna have to. You got to catch us though.
And you're gonna have to play perfect because you ain't gonna be able to turn the ball over. You can't turn the ball over against us.
That is, if you're trying to shoot out with
The Bills played perfect
it's like going
yesterday
12 rounds with Deontay
against
Wilder.
the Ravens.
And what Deontay
He
Wilder
played
said,
hella good.
I make fighters have to fight a perfect 12 rounds because one punch will knock their whole game.
Right.
off.
Right.
One.
We're a one punch team.
We absolutely.
Flurry. We're flurry. Like
We're
we'll be,
quick flurry.
we'll be stagnant, and then we'll give you 21 points in 5
we
minutes.
We De La Hoya. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gonna hit you with 30 punches in 10 seconds.
We'll get you. I just think, man, like, and this is years, man. It's like this is years of trauma. I talked to some dude last night, some guy on Twitter, random guy, but he was just one of his things he said was he can't believe that Chiefs fans are like still carry this worrisome burden, man. I said, dude, it's
years.
so years of letdowns, man, and so, but I got to get used to having the best player, because when you have the best player. What are you worried? I mean, what are we worried about?
I'm gonna keep it a whole bean. I'm not worried about a damn thing today.
You're not?
I mean,
yeah.
who we have PM15.
Yep.
That's all you need, bro.
Yep. And 87 and 10.
Exactly.
Man.
And what people don't know is,
I feel
guess
that,
who was
man.
number 31 against receiving tight ends? Them Browns.
Oh,
Really?
bro. Do we get Edwards Helaire back today?
No, he's
Game
out.
time. Oh, he was questionable yesterday.
Yeah,
I know
game time.
who's out is Sammy and Willie Gase for sure. I haven't seen the injury report today though.
Well, we could put McCall Hardman in Sammy's spot.
Or Pringle.
Pringles.
They both.
It's gonna be by committee today. I think all three of them guys: Robinson, Pringle,
Yep.
Hardman.
Do you think we should, if we have the opportunity to have him come back, rest him still, Edwards, or put him in today if he can't?
If he can go, he needs to play.
Okay.
I mean, who's to say Le'Veon ain't about to turn up?
Yeah, that's true. But
Yeah.
We forget.
Yeah.
But can
Let's not
Le'Veon
forget.
turn up?
Yeah, he can.
Can he turn up is the question.
I'm pretty sure this is his first time being in the playoffs since he last beat the Chiefs.
Yes.
the playoffs.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
Well, fellas, we live, though. Shout out
We
to
live,
Community
we live.
365 Podcast listeners. We back for the
What's up,
next
Pod?
week. We got a special guest with us. Brother Adrian Truth, let's give it up.
Yeah.
Brother Adrian,
appreciate
come join
y'all
us,
having
dog.
me. Appreciate y'all having me.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. We appreciate you coming through.
No
What
problem.
we got on the shout-outs today, Montre?
Shout out Love 365 Apparel and Bobby J.
I heard y'all sold out that new
The
collab.
heartfelt collab sold out
Oh, dope.
in a day.
That's
We
what's
sold
up,
out
man.
because, like,
Congratulations.
all of us, the whole. We only did a limited 30.
No, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Cause
No more.
no more.
Good stuff,
It's
man.
over.
So
Excellent.
shout out to my team. Shout out to my little brother Trevor. He helped push it a lot.
Excellent.
Hey,
man.
real Trev.
Shout out to Malik.
You need to take that boy out for some oysters, dog.
Michaelis Malik.
Yeah, shout out to Michaelis Malik. I mean, that boy hustles.
Oh, yeah, you
And
do.
I'm nothing without my team, so I gotta most definitely shout out to them boys because, like I said, we sold out in a day.
That's dope.
So God is good.
All the time.
So shout out to Love 365 Apparel, Heartfelt, and many more to come for the rest of the year. Shout out to you boys. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all.
Hey.
I'm happy to be a part of this podcast.
It's my pleasure.
Love doing it weekly. So, Adrian, man, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for
Straight
having me.
up.
My pleasure. What's
Sorry
Native
to
Hemp
been
come
fun.
up to, Jason?
You know what? Taking care of people, man. Premium CBD needs, man. Richard Dunfield, downtown Lee Summit. Get at him, man. Good dude. You go in there and he'll tell you everything you need to know about everything on that menu, man. Yep. So if you're curious about CBD, what it can do for you, I don't think there's any better place in the metro than Native Hemp Co.
Does
so
he
go
have
ahead.
stuff for pets?
He does.
Yeah,
he has
sure
dog
does.
treats.
Yep.
He does, man.
Dogs be getting high too.
I know one of my
Smooth
homies.
you out.
One of my homies, his dog is scared of thunder and shit.
That would help, man.
And he gives him CBD to calm him down.
That is, Rich can help you on that, man, for sure.
So, I want to shout out IHRU. If y'all working that bum-ass job and you want somebody to help you put your resume together so you can get something that fits you, bro, holla at my sister, Chelsea. She can get you right, IHRU.
Okay.
Holla at her.
Shameless plug.
And one pair of KC. If you got them new Jordans and you'd increase them bitches in about 2 weeks, they'll knock the crease out of you and them J's.
Dang.
Holla at them. One pair of KC, downtown KC, man.
Spencer just did a commercial for them.
Straight up. Hey,
You got a crease.
Maybe we'll go there.
Go see one pair of KC.
one pair of KC, get that pair right, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We'll
You
iron you out.
You ain't spend $200 to be walking normal in them shit. You better go heel to toe.
Bro, that'd be the funniest thing ever to see dudes in some new J's tiptoeing, bro.
Or slide.
Nah, they ain't even put their feet up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro. Shoot, but we got the sports tip going on, man. I'm gonna drop that sports theme,
Yeah, hit that beat.
bro. Harden in this triple double, dog.
You fast forwarded too much, man. How about Harden forcing his way out of Houston?
All right,
That's
yeah,
hilarious.
yeah. I'm with that.
Now, Spencer, I'll give you this, man. Like, you are player, and so am I, player empowerment. But I always feel like there's a right and a wrong way to get yourself traded. I just do.
I agree.
Like, I have no problem with Harden going to Brooklyn. I do have a problem with him not even giving the new black coach
A shot with him,
a
dog.
shot with him,
Bro,
dog.
Talk about it.
That's all I'm saying,
Speak
bro.
on it,
Like,
man.
when Silas got hired, and he's the son of the great Paul Silas, I believe,
Yep.
right? So you know, NBA blood, got a job with the Rockets, and James didn't even give him a chance,
He
dog.
didn't care.
Shout out
He
Michael
didn't
Smith.
care.
Just walked in.
This is why, like, you remember when Kyrie, right? Before the bubble started, Kyrie was like, we shouldn't play at all.
We shouldn't play, yeah.
And everybody wanted to jump on him like, it's your job. You get paid to play. Well, he's obviously willing to forfeit that payment to make the statement, right? Black empowerment is a thing that needs to be, it needs to transcend all industries.
I know you want us to leave.
Absolutely. That ain't even for right now, right? I'm just talking about, like, you see you get a black head coach, right? You was
Yes.
under Mike D'Antoni losing
Yeah.
forever.
Yep.
You was losing forever.
Yep.
You go up 3-1 and lose. You know what I'm saying? You get a black coach who's got thoroughbred tenure through the fam.
Yep. And
Been
this is his
growing
first.
up
Yep.
with a coach as a father.
Yep.
And you don't get a man the time of day, bro.
That's the only thing that got me, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was with Kyrie when he was like, yo, the only time they care about us is when we entertaining them. Now ain't the time to be entertaining. Now ain't the time. And he was right. He was right, G. We should have
Sure.
just not even played in the bubble.
Well, my guy needed that bubble. I needed that number 4, dog. I needed that 4th ring, man.
And
The
I
king
feel
needed that 4th ring,
But
man.
he was
was
going
the
to get it
easiest
by default, G.
4th ring
Wasn't nobody
ever.
going on them Lakers, dog. And everyone across this country knew. Wasn't nobody about to beat the Lakers in a best of 7 series. Not one. Not the Clippers.
That's right.
Not
That's
the
right.
fucking Spurs. Not
That's
the
right.
Mavericks.
That's right.
Nobody was about to beat them. They win that championship by default. They should have just got a by default ring that just said by default. They should have just got the by default ring because they weren't going to get beat, right? So why did we play that shit? And it really irks me, right? Like, I'm curious to see what Deshaun Watson going to do, depending on who they hire as head coach.
Well, Deshaun Watson's been playing nice. See, now here's the difference.
Knowing that he wants to leave.
He's been playing nice, man. As they were trading away his best players, no draft capital.
Hold on. I mean, he really has no choice but to play nice. They paid the man $100.
Right.
True. And it's NFL contract.
Shut up and play football.
It's NFL deals.
I'm not saying
You always got a choice.
but he signed up for the bullshit. He didn't have to put his name on that contract. He signed up for the bullshit.
He didn't sign up for the bullshit. He signed up to play the game.
All right, here's one for you. I'll push back. He didn't sign up to play for the Houston Texans.
Yeah, okay, they drafted him, but he didn't.
That's
when
true.
they offered him $30 million.
He decided to stay.
But dog,
Regardless of what they told him in those negotiations, that you're gonna have more say in who we pick for coach and this
Right.
and the other.
Right.
Nigga, we all know that's just blowing smoke. We just want you to put your name on the dotted line.
But
Now, I'm not saying that he should have to sit there and shut up and just play football. Nah, if you see all of us should be able to speak up and speak our mind if we see some foul stuff going on. And what's going on in Houston
it's
is
foul.
very foul.
It's foul, though.
It's foul. No,
foul.
so I'm not excusing that. But
No,
what
but
I'm
I hear
saying
you.
is,
I hear you.
hey, you put your name on the paper. They pay your paychecks. So,
But bro,
that was a problem. That should have been at the negotiation table before you signed this 5-year deal, $130 million.
I agree. I agree with that, man. But if money's your goal, then sure.
Money is the goal.
Money ain't always the goal, bro.
Bruh.
So,
people want
look,
that
For him,
money is
Man,
not always the goal.
I think 90%.
I get
I'm just
that.
throwing it
I
out
get
there.
that.
90%
I get
NFL
I
Go
can
ask
pro
Chuck.
athletes are
Go
money.
ask Chuck, would he have taken a pay cut if he knew he was going to win a championship?
probably not.
Go ask Charles Barkley if he knew that he could save his, if he could go back in time and go save his career from being shipless. As long as he got to take a pay cut, what do you think he'd choose?
He would ask you how much of a pay cut.
Honestly,
I think
man,
he would. I think
yeah,
Chuck
me
would
too.
ask how
Yeah, me
much.
too.
I don't think he would.
Chuck love that paper, dog.
Yeah, no, Chuck love that gamble.
No, Chuck.
Right, you can't do that without that paper, dog. I done seen Chuck
And
before.
at the end of the day, Chuck 2 days ago was talking about how he believes people with more money should get the vaccine with people who don't have money.
That's crazy.
Literally.
Barkley said that?
Barkley
On
said that.
TNT?
On
Bro,
TNT.
Charles
He
be-
sound like something.
So
That sound like
no,
Chuck,
that's
dog.
what
Sound like
we got all the money. We doing this.
Charles
These players should be. His argument was
Every week.
exactly.
Every week,
He
dog.
jumps the fence
Every week. Every
over
week.
and over and
Every
over
time.
again, just so he can get invited on CNN here and there. I like Chuck, but come on, bro.
Chuck question.
Right.
Dog.
Oh yeah.
He makes yes.
Chuck
Like that.
He's up and down with me, man.
That show that he did when he was
Oh, my
interviewing the
God.
white supremacists and
my
all
God.
that stuff.
Let's talk. Yeah, let's talk. Let's have a conversation on that. Yeah, weird stuff.
Chuck.
But so he pushes his way to Brooklyn.
Right.
As a casual sports fan,
I love it.
I think it's dope.
Absolutely.
I just want to see what it looks like.
I just think you should
32, 11, and 14
You
on the
shouldn't
debut.
like the chess move that he did was I'ma devalue myself.
Yep,
And-
like Randy Moss did at Oakland.
I'm going to
It's exactly
devalue
like it.
myself, so that way if they want to trade me, they got to trade me right now. Otherwise, I ain't gonna be worth shit in 2 weeks. Because nobody's gonna want me the fucking temper tantrum I'm gonna throw.
That's what Moss did in Oakland, bro.
And that shit just irks me, dog. Especially
agree.
getting a black coach. Like, get a nigga a chance, dog. Get that man a shot.
It does not even matter about the color of the coach. It's about the man's ego, bro.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
that's what matters to James.
We talk about color and who's running this, that, and the other. James Harden wanted out of Houston. It don't matter. The coach could have been purple.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? And he gained weight, showed up out of shape. He showed you from the beginning he didn't want to be there.
Yep. That
And
man looked
honestly,
like he
I
lost
don't
10
really
pounds
think-
in 1 week.
I really don't
He probably
think.
did.
I truly don't think James even really cares about winning a championship.
I don't know.
I think you do.
I don't think that. And honestly, I don't think Brooklyn with KD, Kyrie, and James Harden, they're still gonna beat LA.
They still have problems.
It's the Miami Heat LBJ 2.0.
Come on, bro.
Except ain't no LBJ.
Except ain't no LBJ.
Exactly.
Ain't no leadership.
Long as
They are three of the most temperamental stars in
Yeah.
the league, dog.
as long as that man, year 18, is in the league, bro.
And locked in. And healthy.
Yeah.
What are they, 11 and
It's a
3?
wrap, bro.
Yeah.
Good God.
I love to see it though.
Come on, man. Oh,
I want to see. What's Kyrie gonna do, guys? Like when he comes back, it looked good last night because they were playing 2-man game, like pick and pop with Durant and Harden, which is incredible.
one of them is going to have to go from on the
Somebody's
ball
got to stay in the corner,
moving without the ball.
or go stand in the corner.
Who's going to move without the ball? Is Kyrie willing to be the second, third option again? Knowing he left Cleveland.
He's definitely the third
because
option.
of that. He left Cleveland because of that, dog.
Let me tell you the one guy I think who could do it because he's done it. It's KD.
What, be the third option?
Not the third option, but not have the ball in his hand all the time. He's the only one that can do it.
I agree.
He did it at Golden State. He had to do it at Golden State.
I think, bro, this is what I think.
And that's the guy on that squad that really, like, he gets a hard time for the burner accounts, but I think KD really, really, really loves basketball.
Oh, he does.
Like he really, really, really loves basketball.
There's nobody that can score like that, man. Including
And he can give you 34 on
in his sleep.
14 shots.
In his sleep.
So he doesn't need it. So he can set he can set screens, come off, let it fly. But them other two cats
I think Kyrie
need that dribble.
for them is Kyrie bring the ball up the floor. KD setting high point screens for Harden to get open in the wing or on the corner. And after the screen, he's immediately shooting to the basket. So Kyrie then has, I could dump to KD, depending on if the inside D is weak, or I can hit the kick to Harden, and he gonna smack the J.
See, I damn near like Harden bringing out being PG.
I trust Harden's shooting skills more than I trust Kyrie's.
That's true.
That's how I feel. Harden has done that 3, 4, 5 years in a row. Not that Kyrie can't shoot, but I'd rather Kyrie take mid-range J's. I'd rather Kyrie shake and bake, get to the elbow, and pop that shit in their face. I don't want Kyrie at the top shooting from the logo. Dog.
Okay, here you go. Are they now the prohibitive favorites in the East?
Bro, you know what, dog? I don't think so.
You don't?
No, I don't. And here's why I don't think so, man. The
Really?
temperaments of those three are going to make chemistry different, dude. That shit is going to make chemistry hard. KD's played with Harden before. But he played with Harden coming off the bench.
They was long time ago. Before the money.
KD ain't never played with Kyrie. You see what I'm saying?
Honestly,
they've got 2 games in
I might
before Kyrie
retract that.
They're
I
the
think
favorites.
they're the favorites.
Yeah, the favorites.
Because I don't believe in Giannis.
Bro, no, I don't think Giannis is it. You know who I really think is the favorite in the East, bro?
Who?
The boys that went to the finals last year, dude.
Miami?
Everyone sleep on these young cats, bro. But they, in a bubble situation, with Jimmy Butler as your one,
Right.
and they beat everybody, dog.
That's true.
They beat everyone.
Yeah.
And they took 2 games from the Lakers.
NBA's a superstar
Clippers
league, though.
don't take 2 games from the Lakers, G. I guarantee that.
You don't think?
I don't
Yes,
think
they
Clippers
do.
get 2
Yes,
games
they
out
do.
the Lakers in the
Yes, they
Western
do.
Conference Finals.
Because the only team the Clippers
don't
ever
think so.
playing basketball
It's
against is against the Lakers.
I know, but I think
you're wrong
Denver,
on that, Spence.
I think
I think you're
Denver
wrong on
would be
that.
a better matchup for the Lakers than the Clippers. Because that nigga with Jokic, bro. Bro, that's going to be a
Jokic
problem
is
for
balling.
AD, man.
Jokic is
That
balling.
boy is going to be a problem for AD, dog. He got too much to his game. And he's not always looking to score. When AD's in the paint defensively, he looking to throw your shit to half court. If Jokic go up, fake it, dump it off to a corner, hit Donovan Mitchell for the 3, you know what I'm saying? Or not
Yeah.
Donovan, but Jamal Murray. Jamal balling his fucking eyes out. Bro, man, no, I'm taking Denver over the Clippers for the best matchup for the Lakers. Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
I don't think the Clippers got
We
it.
shall see.
But I think Miami is highly slept on, just because they young. But they didn't get there by accident, bro.
I agree.
Jimmy Buckets plays his fucking ass off.
I agree.
His leadership skills were on 10 last year. On 10 in the bubble.
They're not beating Brooklyn.
I think they beat Brooklyn, dog. I don't.
I
Think
just want to see how Brooklyn's.
think
I just want to see how the
Brooklyn
Brooklyn.
got enough perimeter D.
I just want to see how the Brooklyn experiment plays out. Though. You
Harden
got
ain't
3.
about to play D for you.
You got 3 what? Top 15 guys?
Top 12?
Top 10.
I'm not
top
putting
10.
Kyrie in the
I'll
top
put Kyrie
10.
in the
You don't think? Oh,
No way.
Big,
I'll put Kyrie in the top 10.
that might be a little
Name
bit.
10 players better than Kyrie.
10 players better than Kyrie? Okay, let me start. Two of them play in LA.
Yep.
One of them plays in Milwaukee. 2 of them play on his team. Right? KD and Harden are better than
That's
Kyrie.
5.
That's 5. Kawhi. 6. Who else we got? Curry. Yeah, I'm taking Curry over. Where we at? Jumping all over the place.
That's 7. You need 3 more.
I'm taking Jimmy Butler over Kyrie too.
You take Jay Bucket. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I'll give you that because the leadership level, dog.
Oh man, please don't, Luka.
Yeah, I'm taking Luka.
Okay. Damian Lillard.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dame time,
yeah,
100%.
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Why, I don't know why everybody be forgetting Dame. That boy
Portland.
comes
And
back
he don't
every
forget.
year like,
And he don't
Portland,
forget.
yeah.
I know.
forgot.
Hey, Spence,
Every year.
did you see that interview that he had with the reporter who was like, "I seen your tweet."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dog. And he just stared at him, dog. Yeah, he just stared at him.
The
That was
dude was
good.
like,
He's sick of that shit.
Cat got your tongue, buddy.
He's sick of that shit, man. They always count, and I love the Trailblazers, bro. I really love the Trailblazers. Solely because of Dame and CJ. CJ will give you 32. He'll drop a
Oh
35
yeah,
on
he
you.
can.
With a hurt back. You know he fighting through a back injury. Drop
And
30
Kyrie
on you.
and Kyrie just too aloof, man. I don't know.
I think
I can't mess with him on the flat Earth thing, but I think he can ball. I think my boy can
you know
ball.
what? Hey,
Kyrie's funny.
regardless of his
I'll take Jason
philosophy
Tatum
as a
over
white
Kyrie.
man,
I agree
ain't
with
too
you.
many
I like
people
Tatum
you
too.
pick on a pickup court over Kyrie Irving.
I agree.
It ain't too
I
many.
agree. I mean, he's a savant, man. I mean, he's a basketball savant.
I think I just don't think their chemistry is going. Bro, they gotta get through the Celtics.
Only time will tell.
It's true. But Spence, you know, today is church, man. 2:00.
Lord have mercy, I don't.
That's enough of this round ball. You know it's church comes on today.
Man.
The masses, PM 15 in the bunch.
This is
2
the team I
o'clock.
ain't wanna see, bro.
Hallelujah, holla back.
This is a squad I did not want to see.
Bring them, dog.
I don't care about
Bring them.
Well, yeah, we gotta say that to everybody because you can't show a fearfulness, especially being the Chiefs, putting up 30, 40 in their sleep.
Here's my thing, man. If we had once again, sports are about stars. They are. Sports are about stars. And me and my brother say this all the time to each other. To give each other assurance, reassurance. We got the guy.
Yeah, for sure.
We got the guy, dog.
He's the face of the league.
We got the guy.
For the first time in however fucking long.
And
Y'all remember when we
ever.
drafted Todd Blackledge, bro?
I remember everything. Unfortunately, I remember everything.
We took Todd Blackledge in the 80s.
I remember everything. And so
Joe Montana.
I just feel like, and of course, anything can happen any given Sunday, but our A game versus their A game,
Right.
they still wouldn't be close.
We got to tackle well, those two backs,
Chris Jones got to play well. Your boy got to play well in there.
and just let Baker do what Baker gonna do.
He's been protecting the ball well lately, though.
Yeah, bro.
He really
They're
has.
on an
He's
incline.
been on an uptick.
I'm still not sold on my man just yet.
Bro, I'm
I
telling
agree.
you.
I mean, I agree with you there.
I like his headspace.
I'm sold on
I-
Baker.
I do feel like he's grown a lot.
He has. Absolutely.
So
Is he gonna try to?
I
I wonder if he's gonna come out here and try to say, like,
this ain't college no more. This ain't
"Hey,
Oklahoma
show ain't
versus
dog.
Texas
You don't
Tech,
have
my boy.
you don't have the clear advantage. Yeah,
Yeah, this ain't
exactly.
Oklahoma
Right.
versus Texas
At
Tech
all.
anymore.
Well, see, here's the thing. When it was their shootout in college, Baker had the weapons.
He had all the weapons.
Right.
And Pat Mahomes still threw for 560 some odd
Scored 59
yards.
points,
He had
dog.
like
Without
7
no
touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's
7
why,
total
bro,
touchdowns.
like,
Yeah.
it's going to be a good matchup, but like I said, man, and I was talking to Adrian about this yesterday. The Titans and the Browns are the most outfitted to battle the Chiefs.
All right, give me a score.
Go ahead,
Adrian first. Spencer, you've been doing a lot of talking.
I can't say a score.
Spencer, give me your score.
It's gonna be close
Man,
though.
can I
think it's
give
gonna
you
be
two
close.
different scenarios?
No. Just
No, I
one
don't want no
your
scenario
score.
where the
I
team
need
in
a
orange
score.
walks out of here with no
give me
win,
your
dog.
score.
All right. I think
It's gonna be by like a touchdown.
the Chiefs get out ahead early,
Okay.
probably 21 points by halftime, finish the game around 35, and I think the Browns break 20.
I don't see that.
Leak, what you got? I know. So let me relay your score for the day.
He can get the mic.
Yeah, what's your score? Michaelis Malik. He said 30-24. My score was 31-21. Because
I see that.
And then we're gonna move to Tom Brady, the battle of the old people.
Oh my God.
Battle of the OB.
I'm going 34-20.
40 and 40 club.
34-20.
34-20.
What's the deciding play? I know that's a hard question.
I think it's a Chris Jones strip sack. Turns
So
the
a
tide.
turnover, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I like
always
that.
key.
That sounds good. I like that solid.
Chris Jones is a beast.
So Spencer, you said 35,
I think the Browns break 20.
35-20.
See that.
Adrian, you
I
said
didn't get a score, but it's going to be in the 30s for sure.
you think Chiefs
Chiefs getting in the 30s?
Chiefs in the 30s.
Yeah,
Chiefs in the 30s.
Yeah.
I would like that.
And it's going to be by like a touchdown.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
the deciding play is going to be something with either Kelsey or us stuffing one of their backs on third down.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna throw this out here right now. This might give me hell later, but I'm saying Travis is going for 10, 120, and
I can.
two
Oh
touchdowns
yeah,
today.
that's happening though.
I think that's happening.
It's
today,
time to go to
so.
work. Yeah.
What's your thoughts on Tom Brady versus
The History Channel Bowl.
Oh, man.
This is the record keeper game right here.
Oh, yeah.
It is, man.
No,
What this is.
honestly, one like we said last week, this game right here is one of them's gonna retire.
Yeah.
Which, like I said,
I think it might be
most
Breeze.
likely
It's
gonna be Drew
Breeze.
Brees
Yeah, it's
over
Breeze.
Tom Brady.
Mhm.
Bro,
Tom Brady loves the game too much.
he's the LeBron of the NFL, bro.
Yeah.
There's no player that'll be able to be that long.
Isn't that great?
No, I'm talking about Malik's saying Jordan, but the reason why
You talking about the
LeBron-
longevity piece?
Yeah, I'm talking about longevity
no doubt.
piece. There's nobody in the NBA that will be able to last.
No one will
long.
ever do this again.
Like
Yeah.
LeBron,
No one will ever do what
legitimately
Tom
will
do.
be playing basketball when his son enters the league.
That's
He
crazy.
absolutely will.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
And
what I
healthy.
mean by the longevity piece.
Well, I don't know. Vince Carter went, what, 42?
No, Vince
Vince
Carter
Carter's.
retired.
Yeah.
I know, but he went.
He went.
he's-
Yeah, he went.
he's
He
in
went
the
20
league
years. He went 20
forever.
years. 21 years.
Yeah, man. And matter of fact, Vince Carter forced his way out of Toronto.
Toronto, man.
All right, back to it. Back to it. He bringing back basketball.
Yep,
again.
yep,
Here
my
you go.
bad.
So, what you think tonight? Tom Brady, TB12. What I say, the legend of TB12 continues. I'm going to give you some stats right now too. I think today's a big game for AB. I think AB gets about 6-7 catches, about 80 yards, maybe a tut or two. Because he's been playing lights out these past couple of weeks, and he's been keeping his mouth shut. It's funny how that works. Tom Brady just like, hey, just go run routes, bro. I'm gonna make sure you get paid.
Stay-
That's who he wanted to be
stay
with.
at
He
my
wanted to be
crib.
with Tom Brady.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
He babysits him.
my
sure.
thing.
Wasn't he living with him?
I think
Babysitting
Tampa.
him, bro.
I
Wasn't he
think
living
Tampa
with him?
handles it. I think Tampa handles it.
I think so
today.
too. I think
Oh
they're
my
going to win.
gosh.
Bring your mic closer.
Shaboing boing.
Yeah, I think Tampa handles it.
Random stat before we go here. Tom Brady has only beaten Drew Brees in the playoffs twice. Drew Brees has beaten him in the playoffs 5 times.
He might be his kryptonite.
Just saying. Tom Brady is 5-2 against Drew Brees.
I mean,
Brees
Drew
retiring.
Brees is a
2-5,
beast
I
though.
mean. Drew Brees is 5-2 against Tom Brady.
Saints win,
I think so too.
and I
calling
think
Saints?
and I think they handle them. I know it's hard. You know, the whole narrative is hard to beat a team 3 times, but if you're better than that team, you're just better than that team. And I think
Friendly
I think
five?
the Saints friendly 5.
five?
That's a
Yeah,
good.
my-
That's
my-
a good bet.
My
cool.
brain
Friendly
says
five.
that the Saints are going to win, but my heart says that Buccaneers is going to win.
Because here's the deal: the Saints
Yeah.
key up for Tampa Bay.
Just let y'all know, we shook on a friendly 5. So when he's handing me my 5,
Next week on the pod, we're going to break
Like,
bread.
yeah.
we're gonna break bread on the
Oh,
pod.
hey, I got that
The-
5 for you. Hey, you got that
Spencer, who you
five?
got?
I got 5 on it.
The Saints winning this game.
Did Spencer say the Saints too?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
so.
I said
the Saints
Buccaneers.
take it up.
Yeah.
And the reason being is because the Buccaneers defense has been playing well,
Yep.
but the spread of New Orleans, especially with this new wide receiver that they ain't been playing. What's his name?
I know you talking
The
about.
little small one, little small
bro,
quick
they
one.
ain't even
Yeah.
playing kid. The kid just snapping right
He's a
now.
baller. Yeah, he is a baller.
Like they just reserved this. Like we gonna bring this out in the playoffs.
I think Traquan Smith or something like that's his name.
yes,
Traquan Smith.
that is. Yeah, I think that is his name.
Man, that little, he's a McCall.
And
Saints got
once again, I'm just
themselves
telling you,
back
Saints, the Saints wanted this too. Like as much as the Bucks wanted to get a crack at the Saints wanted another crack at them too.
I agree.
And I will say
They
this
want
about the
them,
Saints.
dog.
one thing they do have is a front seven.
And they'll guard you,
And they
man.
will-
Marshawn Lattimore will get up in Mike Evans. They gonna fight again. They fight every time they play.
No, but and here's another thing. The Saints can get to your quarterback with 4
That's right.
defensive linemen.
That's right.
And that is it.
That's right.
That's
And
all
Tom
they
ain't
need.
going nowhere.
Yeah, and Tom is not going anywhere. He's staying on the
No,
platform.
Tom ain't got the feet, bro. He ain't
Yeah,
never had
he
the
ain't
feet.
with that.
He's never had the feet.
Beautiful
Tom's
movement, but
Tom
beautiful
has
movement.
rushed more in his career than Drew Brees has.
I saw that.
Tom has rushed.
He has more rushing yards.
Significantly.
Yeah, by 300. Yeah,
bro.
that surprised me.
It was
Yeah,
very surprising. But then if you think about it, bro, Drew Brees ain't got the stature to do that. You know, Russell Wilson
Right.
is special because he got speed behind him.
right.
Drew Brees ain't got that kind of.
And the ball's
Out the
always
blocks,
like
bro.
out.
Yeah, he-
I'm
Drew
like
Brees-
today's the
Drew
day.
Brees
Like yesterday felt like the appetizer in like JV games.
Right.
Today is
Today's
is
the
the
prime
yeah.
time.
This is it. Yeah.
I think Drew Brees comes out on top of the record books by the end of the season. Now Tom's gonna play another year, so I think he'll own the record books by the time he retires. But I think Saints win. I think Drew Brees goes a solid 300-yard passing game. Wide receiver trips. The Buccaneers ain't gonna fuck with that. Man. There's nothing they can do about that.
Okay. 300.
I think
Breeze
I
goes
think
for 300
he's
today.
going for
They win. Yeah, they win. He
So
gets it.
that's his take, and mine was the AB get 8 catches
Yeah.
for like 80 and maybe 1 or 2 tuds. All right, Spencer, enough sports talk. Lead us to the reason why we're here in the first place.
Man.
So go ahead and introduce my boy. Give him all and everything that
Brother
he deserves
Adrian.
and needs.
Adrian has shoot. Where did we meet, dog? We met through JT. Matter of fact, no, scratch that. I was working at FYE.
40 Highway?
20, yep, off 40 Highway, 2013, dusting off old ass LPs and shit, stocking shelves, and your old manager came in and told me, "You ever heard this Adrian Truth Cat?" Because we got into a little powwow about how I was a producer, and he told me that he was working with some cat named The Therapist. Well, I was like, I know JT. I've been knowing JT, The Therapist, since 5th grade. Like, that's like my brother.
Right.
So I asked JT about you. JT was like, "Yeah, Adrian nigga got soul, bro." And I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna check him out." And years down the line, I moved out my crib, put together a little studio. I had you come through. You was driving a Magnum.
Oh yeah, with the Lambo doors.
Shout out to Lambo Doors.
I love that
Adrian been
car.
having drip for a good
Shout out to
that
Lambo. Oh yeah, he said. Oh
Long as I
yeah,
can-
the one with the Lambo Doors.
Shoot.
Man, I had to get rid of that mug. That was my baby.
But yeah, I think Adrian's one of the best artists in the city, man. And
I appreciate
I
that.
absolutely believe in his ability to network himself. And shoot, what you got on Instagram now? Like 50-something thousand? I know you got hacked.
I had 50,000 and that mug got hacked, and then I lost like 20,000 followers because they was like posting. Cause they couldn't change my name because I'm verified. So we're like, when you're verified, you can't just change your handle. So they had to stick with my name, and it's my actual name. But so since what they was doing, it was trying to get people to pay them to post like Instagram models, have them post for them, and they just kept posting like booties shaking and all that stuff, and I lost like 20,000 followers. You would think I would have gained like 20 more, but no, my following was like, this is not Adrian, something's not right.
Right.
Yeah, so yeah, I have like 40 now. I got 10 back, but
So,
yeah.
album coming out February 14th.
Yes, sir. Valentine's Day.
Valentine's
Get everybody
Day.
pregnant.
Tell us
It's
about
gonna
it.
happen.
Actually, I'll have you tell us about the album. Tell us about yourself. So, how did Adrian get here? How did your career start? What made you want to get into music, man, and specifically R&B?
Okay, so growing up, I grew up in church. My grandfather was the pastor of my church, and in his church, you couldn't really do nothing. You had to do something, so you had to be an usher or whatever. So he made basically our family like the Jackson 5. He just put us in the choir. I was shy as heck when I was younger, and then I found myself through music, and everybody's like, dang, you can actually sing. And I used to get picked on because when I was younger, I had like the high voice.
Yeah.
So they put me in the front with the sopranos. So, yeah, I started carrying that on through school and did like choir in school and all that. And females liked it, so I loved it. And I kept doing
Funny
that.
how that goes,
I know,
right?
right? Then I linked up with some people that did music and taught me how to like actually write a song from A to Z. And yeah, started linking with some friends that were actually like in the music industry and got signed to like Strange and all that. And then got cool with Tech and then got on a song with Boys to Men and Tech Nine and got to eat and chill with Wanye and yeah, now I'm like here.
How would you say Kansas City molded your like come up into the music scene? Like, did you focus on here?
Nah.
Was it more just by chance meeting the right people? Like,
I feel like with anything, it's all relationships. Like how I got to where I am is all purely through relationships. Like I wouldn't have got the song with Boys to Men if I didn't have a relationship with my homie like JL and UB and all them. And then they so happened to get signed. And then since I was good at my craft, they got me on their music. And then the producer Seven that produced for them
shout out
heard
Mike
me.
Summers, yo.
Yeah, Mike Summers is a beast. He produced on my album that's coming out too. He heard me and he was like, "Dang, you can sing. Can you change it like this? Can you do it like this?" I went in there and changed it like immediately. He's like, "Okay, you know what you're doing." And then after that, he just started hitting me up like, "Hey, can you get on this song? Can you get on this song?" Could have got on a song with I wrote a song that he had me do that they was trying to pitch to the Weeknd, and that mug got leaked, and then they never did it. So I could have had a
Damn, that
yeah.
would
Damn
Yeah.
leakers.
that would
Yeah.
hey, LA leakers. We break records, ribs, and $100 bills around here.
I have so many of those kind of stories that
Near hits.
like
Yeah.
Tech hit me up again after the Boys to Men one was like I got you on this other song I want you on that I already did, and he was like, "Bro, I'm about to get," he name dropped some like Nas. I was like, "I'm about to get Nas on here," or he was like, "I'm thinking Nas or Rick Ross." I'm like, "What the heck? Why you keep on putting me on these songs with these legendary people?" He was like, "Bro, you dope too. What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Damn, I appreciate that."
Man,
But,
that's that's love right there.
Yeah, but it didn't happen anyways. But yeah,
Hey, bro, but you know what? It's a numbers game.
yeah,
When you're trying to get placements like that, it is like selling cars. The
right,
more people you can get in front of, the more opportunity you're gonna be able to land.
for sure.
When you
That's
land
sales in
one,
general.
you see 2 and 3 come close to
Yeah,
follow.
you're just building leverage.
And that's what they
portfolio.
say, man. Like dope sells itself. So you know, in your connections, you know, yeah, you've been on the precipice, but you gotta knock the door down real soon. You know what I'm saying? Because people know who you are, and they're gonna keep recommending. Hey, I know this guy. I know this guy. I know this guy. And so it's coming. It's coming.
For someone
It's
that
coming.
hasn't like networked in Kansas City as like a focal point of their come up, right? If you walked up in the fucking riot room, you're getting free drinks, bro.
Right.
If you walked up in the Monarch or Corvino Supper Club, somebody playing, somebody's gonna know you, no matter where you go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I see what you're saying.
take that for what it's worth, and just like any other industry, exploit the shit out of that ability.
Yeah, I don't do that enough. But I told
Well,
myself.
pandemic,
Yeah, exactly.
gonna
But I
stop
told
a bunch of
myself
shit.
that I need to start utilizing my connects,
Notoriety,
and
man.
asset.
Merit goes a long way, dude.
Yeah.
So what would you say? How do you, as an up and coming artist, you know, just anybody just trying to get to where you are and where you're headed specifically, what would you say? What did it take for you to push your music and get it out there so people can actually hear who Adrian is?
I think
Is social media really that important today?
for sure.
Okay.
I would be
Elaborate on that.
I wouldn't be nowhere without social media. Like, and then me, like, I have a one-track mind, so I have to focus on like one or two things. So that's one of the reasons why I don't really be on Twitter. My focus is on like Instagram, and that's why my following is so big on Instagram versus Twitter or Facebook or something. But yeah, because it's all about marketing, and that's like the name of the game nowadays. You got to like learn how to brand yourself and sell yourself, which sounds weird, but you are a brand. And if you know what your audience is and who likes you, male, female, age group, you can calculate that, put all that stuff in the computer and put some dollars behind it. And then those type of people are going to see your stuff. And then it's up to them if they like it or not. And then you got a fan or, cult follower.
So you independent?
All the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Why art?
You said why art?
Obviously, that's the name of the album. So
Okay.
They don't know that. But
Okay.
Yes,
My project is called Art. Is my name, Adrian Ramon Truth. And I'm an illustrator as well. I did a cover art for E40. One of his singles, Straight Out the Dirt. Went to school for illustration. I wanted to be like a comic book artist.
If you need any logos,
yeah.
graphic design work, anything like that.
Shameless plug.
Not only can he sing, he can do that for you.
Artful Soul LLC, yo.
Yeah. So, So like, I wanted to figure out a way to merge my music and my art, because a lot of people know me for one or the other. They don't really know that I do both. So I just came up with this idea, like, how can I separate myself from like other artists? Because there's millions of other artists that do kind of like the same stuff. So I'm like, what can I do? So I came up with this idea for this project, Art. So every song on the project is going to have its own individual artwork that I created myself. And I have an event that's going to happen the day before the project drops. It's like an art gallery. And when you go there, you walk up to the painting and there's going to be a QR code next to the painting, and you put your phone up to it, and then you can click the link on your phone and you play the music that attached to the
piece.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
So that's the 13th.
That's the 13th of February.
So check this out. That is also the next date night with my wife. So we are going to go.
Oh, that's what's up.
It's going to be in town?
In town, yeah. It's going to be downtown.
We're coming.
Right under the
100%.
Extra Virgin.
I'm going.
So it's
we
under
in the
Extra
door.
Virgin. That's a Michael Smith restaurant. Michael Smith.
you know
I'm a
we in the
foodie
door.
like a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah,
Michael Smith won James Beard Award.
We're going, bro.
You can go upstairs.
Me and the
get
wife
you
are going.
something,
We're
get
going.
you some cocktails,
It's gonna be
go
fun.
right downstairs.
Me and the wife are showing up, brother.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
100%.
You know I'm in the door.
Hey,
Clean as a whistle.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
So let's do it.
Yeah, and like every like my merch, I didn't want to do like the typical like T-shirt stuff. So I'm gonna have prints of the artwork. So let's say the print's like $6. If you want the song Dive, you buy the print autographed, and then you get a digital download of that song with it. So
I love your cover, brother. I just want to give you a compliment.
Appreciate
on that, bro.
that.
You did that cover.
Thank
for,
you.
for this album that's coming out, man. That's sick. And
appreciate it.
so I guess my next question for you would be, what's your favorite song on the album so far, or what can we expect?
Man,
Give me the person.
right.
I know you know the artistic side,
Right.
you know, but give me some of the personality and the intimacy in these songs that you wrote.
So that's kind of hard, but I do have some favorites, but it's almost like asking like, who's your favorite child?
Understood.
When you got like a whole bunch of kids. But I would say Dive is definitely one that I like a lot, because it reminds me, it's about my girl, and she's in the video, so it has,
Sure.
value.
Yeah,
Sure.
Some value
real
to
true
it. Yeah.
True intimacy to it.
There's some other ones. My homie JL is on this track called Garden. That mug's dope. The list goes on. Honeydew is dope. My guy over here, he produced that track.
Hey, bro. I does
You know,
what I
that's-
Major
do.
Facts?
Major Facts produced?
Major
Yeah.
Facts?
Yeah.
Major Facts got
Major cut. The outro.
Major Facts, baby.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's a
sir.
guitar track too, man.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Hold on, y'all did nothing but strings on that?
Nothing but strings.
You gonna put some pants on them 13 to come down there, man? You coming?
Yeah, I'm gonna be there. Bro, MFP putting it together, bro.
Yeah.
Adrian done it. He did a
We
lot of the footwork
collaborated.
for me, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna have the photographer, our in-house photographer down there. I'm gonna have our public relations dude walking around, mingling with folks, making sure the merch is selling. His wife is gonna help us out, manning the merch table. I'm gonna have my homie Jordan, who does our blogs and is also a producer, the therapist who told me about Adrian. He'll be getting the door, collecting people's tickets, making sure he hit them with that hand sandy for their nasty asses, and we good. You
Hey,
know what I'm
so
saying?
how for people who want to come and can to celebrate you, how can they get these tickets? Where
So
can
we're having a website that's being built right now that should be up this Wednesday, and then you go on there and then you can download the ticket or whatever.
Sure.
And then you can.
Oh yeah, I'm in the game.
All right,
I
well,
was partially asking that
Spence, let
question
me
for
know
myself,
anyway.
too.
Yeah.
So, when they get the tickets printed up, I'll make sure I get y'all a couple.
But it goes back to what we've always said. Okay, we've known each other for a little while now, and we talk about, and it really stuck it out when he talked about your grandfather, right, the pastor.
Mm-hmm.
Here, boy, get your ass in that choir. You shy, but we're gonna.
Got to break that.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
throw something into you, or I'm gonna throw you in this fire,
Right.
and see if you can survive.
man.
Pressure
And
makes
what
diamonds.
it did,
Facts.
like I said, I just met him today, but obviously there were people in his life that said, "Man, this kid has a gift, so let's foster the gift."
Absolutely.
Right? Remember we talk about that all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like you say, there's priorities all over the place, but do we?
Do we negate them from doing what they found?
Yeah.
Or do we
Right.
push them along? You know what I'm saying? And it makes, since both of y'all are fathers, it's a good segue. Like, it is very, like I said, I didn't have non-supportive parents. I had parents that wanted that contemporary idea of what success was for me. Go to college, get your degree, go work for somebody, all of that shit, right? And that works for some people, dog.
Right.
But not everybody fits that mold. College ain't for me. I don't learn like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't sit in front of a chalkboard for 45 minutes, watch somebody drawing some shit out, and then turn around and be like, all right, you got that? All right, we're moving on. I can't do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be so disinterested in 5 minutes. It's not because I got ADHD or ADD or none of this shit that you got to drug kids for. I just don't care about that.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That's not something that I want to associate myself with, right?
Did you always love it though?
Yeah, for sure. Growing up, at a pretty eclectic household as far as like music. We listen to
Okay.
gospel, hip hop, R&B, a lot of R&B.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
In
some-
the illustration piece, you always had that. Like one of the things.
No, I didn't. So my older brother, shout out Raphael. He
Shout out, big bro.
Yeah, for sure. He was drawing, and my mom she could draw a little bit. My stepdad, he was really good at drawing, and I didn't draw. And then there was the reason why I kind of fell into doing that, it was because have you ever like done something that you liked and somebody makes you do it, it makes you not want to do it, regardless if you like to do it or not. Like that's how it was for me when I was younger, when I was in a choir. Like they had me go to all these different churches.
Oh, I can see how that could.
And sing
I can
and
see
all that
that.
stuff, and like they would try to bribe me, like, you want some ice cream? Give me some ice cream. Sing at this church. I'm like, I didn't want to do that, so I kind of like fell back from singing for a while, but I still wanted to, express myself creatively. So I started drawing because my brother was drawing. He was dope at it, and then it wasn't dope at all when I first started.
Sure.
He made fun of me, but I was like, forget that. I'm gonna keep doing it. And then I remember like the first drawing I drew that actually looked like what I was drawing was Simba in The Lion King. And I was at school and I drew it and I was like, oh, well, can you draw me one? And after that, I just got better and better and better.
Huh.
So, yeah.
So self-taught.
Yeah, self-taught, yeah.
So
Prodigies, bro.
who
Just
are
find it,
some
man.
of your musical influences?
Man, there's a lot. It like for different things, like El DeBarge for like high notes, and then like Marvin Gaye from writing, and I just like how the range that he had from like What's Going On to Let's Get It On, and like Usher, the 90s, Jodeci, the list goes on and on and on and on. So yeah.
How much time did it take to put this album together?
Man, I would say it took a while, at least at least a full year.
Honeydew alone took 6 months.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit.
And it's just because I'm like hard on myself. Like even like now, like I be like, man, I could have sang it like this. I could have did it like that, or you know what I'm saying. Like it's never gonna be perfect. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta let your baby.
Is this your
just
first
go.
album?
This is my first full length project. Yeah. I did a lot of mixtapes back in the day that I deleted off the internet and did like EPs and stuff. But this is like my full actual project. Yeah.
That's what's up. And I think the name is dope.
Appreciate.
I don't even know why once you do your next one,
Right.
R2.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like I don't know why
like
you
art collection too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking
That's
about
what's
that
up,
too,
man.
yeah.
So you did paintings to each one of your singles.
Yeah.
Did you bring any? I
I
should have
didn't
told you to
bring.
bring one.
Yeah, I know,
My
right?
dumbass.
It's all good. Man. I forgive you.
My dumbass.
No.
I don't forgive Spencer at all.
I'm pulling up on the 13th though.
Bro,
Man, I
dude,
appreciate
That's for
that.
sure.
It's gonna be
paints
fun.
his
That's
ass
most
off.
definitely happening.
He got a
Me and
Nipsey Hussle
Shell
paint.
coming, bro.
How much did you sell that paint for, dog?
The original, I haven't sold the original.
What you
No,
got it priced at?
It's like 1,800.
Hell yeah. It's worth every penny.
But I
these shits
sold
is
like
fire.
2. I make canvas prints for my paintings, and they look just like the original. And they got gold leaf on them and stuff too. And I sold the prints for like $200 or $300. Yeah.
I really want to get you connected somehow to my which I don't think it would be very difficult. My guy Dwayne, man. I think he's a Kansas City kid.
Dope.
You a Kansas City kid. You know, that's another connection
This
that I think
community.
would be
That's where the
beautiful.
community
Man. Yeah,
365
that's what it's
podcast is
about,
for.
man. Yeah, I really want to try to figure that out.
Hell yeah. We put it together, bro.
That'd be great,
You in the
man.
Discord now, see? He right there.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Yeah, okay.
He right there.
So, Adrian, how many years? I know you started at a young age in the church, but how many years would you say it took you to finally get to this point to where you're like, you know what, and have the confidence that I'm going to drop my album? I know it took you a year to build this album, but
Right. I would say.
how old are you right now?
I am 33.
33.
33, them things.
Yeah,
So
I know.
I know it's been a lot of hard work to get to
Yeah, for sure.
33-year-old Adrian. So
Yep. I would say probably 10 years.
10 years,
Yep, for sure.
nonstop, and I'm sure with roller coasters.
Yeah,
Talk about those emotions.
life in between definitely happened, but I would say like going from I'm just doing it for fun to I'm taking it seriously to now. Yeah, it was like a good 10-year period. Like I dropped out of college from illustration to pursue music. And the reason why, there was like a couple things that was happening. Family, obviously, people was dying in my family, and I wasn't able to go to certain funerals and stuff. And there was a moment when I did go to a funeral, and it was something that happened in Denver because I went to college out in Denver, and I was supposed to do this song with Guru because my manager, I was working in the cafeteria at my school, he did music. And he's like an older cat, but he was like best friends with Guru from Gangstar.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yeah, man, I'm about to be in the studio with my homie Guru, blah, blah, blah. I want you to meet him and do the song with us. And then went to the funeral and then didn't get the opportunity to do that. And then, that was Guru.
Right.
R.I.P., but he's a legend. So I had that kind of opportunity then. So I was like, man, I can't, I got to go full.
Can't squander it.
I can't
That's
squander
right.
Life
Yeah,
starts talking
yeah.
to you, man.
Yeah.
Life
It does,
talks to you
dog.
through opportunities.
Yes,
Life
it
talks
does.
through loss.
Yep, tragedies and yeah, exactly. Yes, it does.
Life will talk to you, man. Universe don't play.
Yeah, for sure. So
So you say you're a father. You
I'm a new father. A
congratulations,
1-year-old.
man. 1-year-old
Yeah,
boy,
1-year-old.
girl.
Yep.
Boy.
You know,
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
Yeah. It's definitely like I wouldn't think that I would be a father
Coach G.
at this moment in my life, but I wouldn't trade it for the world.
It's I tell people all the time, it's the hardest, best job on the planet.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
I can
I
imagine.
literally found out my girl was pregnant like 2 weeks in of me going on tour with Tech and them. And I was like, what couldn't happen at a crazier
So
time.
you've been on tour. And
Yeah, that was my first full length tour, like 30 shows type situation.
So were you opening up?
Yeah, I was with my homie Yubi. I was like his hype man, but I was R&B
Shout out
singer.
Ubiquitous.
Yeah, shout out Yubi from Seth's crew. I was like DJing for him, and I didn't even know how to work a machine. He taught me how to do all that stuff before the tour. Like it was crazy. I was
Prodigy,
like,
man.
I can't miss this opportunity. And before then, I was working at this gig for like 10 years, and then doing music in between time. And I already told myself, this is how the universe works. I told myself, like, by this date, I'm gonna just quit and go full-time music. And it happened like a month or two early. Like he called me up randomly and was like, hey, what you up to? Blah, blah, blah. I think he wanted to get me on a song. And then I was telling him about my goals and I'm trying to go full-time music. He was like, funny you say that. I'm actually need somebody to go on tour with me. And, you know, blah, blah, would you be interested? I'm like, I know you're Adrian Truth. You're a star in your own right. I don't want you to like be in my shadow or whatever. But he was like, I think it would be dope if we can somehow incorporate your music into mine, like have you be like a DJ at the beginning and people not know who you are. And then at the end of my set, start singing along to some of the songs and then sing one of your songs. And then, yeah, it turned out pretty dope.
How did you build up your stage presence? I always, wonder like how do entertainers get up there in front of all these people? And I mean, do you have to just be built for that?
I think it's definitely like a muscle that you work out because
That's interesting.
Because like when I was younger, I definitely couldn't do it, but choir helped me be able to do that in front of people. And then knowing that you're not shitty at the craft helps too. So I didn't have to worry about getting booed or nothing like that. But yeah, like I don't know.
It's funny you say that, man. And so like you talk about it's a muscle you got to work out. Can I be honest?
Yep. Always.
It's part that thing he's talking about is part of the reason. You know, I'm always shifting to sports. That was my thing. It's part of the reason why I didn't play basketball. You ready? So football, it's people. There's people there. There's people there, but they're far away from me.
Right. You can't really hear.
Baseball, they're closer, but it's a fence.
Right.
It's a fence line. They're in the stands. Basketball, dog, I can sit down and there's somebody
right there.
Right there,
That's
dog.
true.
And so that always kind of bothered me, the idea of not having that buffer between me and people who might like what I do and might not like what I do.
And it's weird because I might be confident or chill on stage, but when it comes to like speaking in front of a whole bunch of people, if I just got on stage, the same exact stage, and just talked, I probably couldn't.
Different reaction. Yeah.
See, I think I could do that better than playing. Because when I started playing on stage, first off, I wasn't good. You know, like I picked up guitar at 18. I'm 29 now. So there are people that I've been playing with that was playing since they was 7.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So on this grand scheme of things, I'm not good, right? And when I started, people would play circles around me, right? Turn their shit up, making sure I'm drowned out because I'm not good, right? But when it comes to hosting and talking shit, it was nothing.
You're pretty solid at that.
It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. But like sometimes, like even if I were to go out right now and hit the stage with my guitar or play some keys, I would be shaking. It is definitely a muscle you work out. Like, even if I knew the material backwards and forwards, I done played hours of the same shit.
Yes.
You still get shakes.
Yes.
It is still like a critical, all of these eyes are going to be on you.
Yes.
At some point out of this motherfucker, you're going to be the criticizer.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like even like me performing and singing, I still get a little,
I think that's healthy.
And,
that's
and all that stuff.
I always tell people that means you're alive.
Yep.
Exactly.
Right? It means it matters.
Yep.
But when it's done, it's like the best feeling in the world when you get off that stage. You want to get back on the stage and like, it's like a drug for real.
When I would get off stages, people like, bro, you shredded that. Let me buy you a drink. I felt much better.
Yeah.
There's that like instant gratification or validation from somebody that don't know shit about you.
Yeah.
Right. They don't
Never
have
met
to
you in
lie
real
to
life.
you.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't no biased opinion coming from your homies like, yeah, bro, that was good. You know what I'm saying? Yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. Half your homies ain't even gonna come to your shows. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They'll back you all the time, but they asses ain't buying tickets. Every artist
Or
is gonna go
merch.
through that.
Right.
Or merch. They ain't buying tickets.
That's
merch,
why,
anything
like,
that.
even with the artist that's under MFP, right, with Adrian, like, we talk about advertising everywhere else other than here. You can reach out and touch here anytime. You know what I'm saying? You want to get validation from people that you can't reach out and touch.
Sure.
That's how you know you're doing something correct.
That's how you know you're dope.
Like, a lot of Atlanta artists, right? Atlanta gonna push you regardless if you suck or not. That's just the city they are. You know what I'm saying? But to know if you good, they got to get out of Atlanta. To really know if they can hit, they got to leave. Here, you got to start everywhere else, and you know you really hitting when everybody here is back on. Because Kansas City run off cool, but we don't never set the trend. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? So if we become cool in all these other spots, and it finally gets back to
We
KC,
low-key are like
you know you made it
bandwagon
everywhere else.
when it
I
comes to
love
music.
that.
What you say?
love that.
Say we low key are kind of like bandwagon when it comes to music.
Yeah, like Spencer said, yeah, we set the cool, but not the trend. I love
Exactly.
that. Because that's the truth. And that's why,
Yeah.
It-
we could go on a long
it's a
tangent
plus
about
side.
how people in Kansas City need to be better at supporting
Yeah.
other
Yeah,
Kansas City
yeah.
artists.
We
ain't gotta
and
talk
shit.
about all the
But
negatives.
we don't even got to talk about
The
that.
plus side of it is we're in the middle of the fucking map.
Yep.
So we may get everything late, but we get it all at the same time. It takes something twice as long to get from the West Coast to the East Coast than it does to get from the West Coast to here. It takes something twice as long to get from the East Coast to the West Coast than it does to get from the East Coast to here. We get everything 3 months behind.
Right, we got the gumbo.
But it smacks us all at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what made like the West Coast and East Coast demographic so polarized and opposite. Because it took them much longer to hear what was cracking on the West Coast.
Yeah.
It takes them much longer to hear what's cracking on the East Coast. But
And their lifestyles is different too, so they
absolutely,
come up with different
in the
stuff.
export way, we can reach everywhere all at the same time. By the time we send it to the East Coast and the West Coast, it's going to hit both coasts at the same time. That's the plus side of Kansas City.
Being where you are.
But,
Yeah.
but it sucks because ain't no distribution companies here.
No.
Ain't no major record labels
Right,
coming
no
here looking
Epic,
for
no
talent. Ain't no
Atlantic,
publishing
Capitol,
companies here. You know what I'm saying? That's what made me want to
Universal.
start this. That's what made me want to start Majority Factual Publications and get a PR, get an in-house lawyer, get 3 software programmers, graphic designers. You know what I'm saying? Everyone needs a team. And we have so many talented people here, but we all just clicked up, and every team is fragmented, and some of them teams don't stick together long enough for it to even bear any kind of fruit. And that's a problem, man. That's a major problem that I see that I think is an easy fix. It's an easy fix. We a flyover state for a reason, bro. And we can easily fix that shit. But it takes camaraderie. And you got to build camaraderie by first building up cool. That's how Kansas City works. If we make Adrian cool, right, and then we go to Aaron. Shout out Aaron Alexander.
Dope artist.
Aaron's project, he under MFP, right? He's trying to drop his with shout out Leonard Destroy sometime around March, April, late March, early April, right? I think. Don't quote me on that. You never know. But say Adrian has success with his rollout, and we make him cool everywhere else. Then people gonna be looking for who the fuck is Adrian Truth? You know what I'm saying? He's with MFP. Who the fuck is MFP? Who else is on MFP? Now you just got Aaron. Some cool points. He ain't even dropped yet.
Right.
That's how we work here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's how we work. And it's an old proverb out of the art of war. If you know how your enemy's going to react to a certain action, you can determine the outcome before you even take the first action. It's like good boxers will jab you to death, right? They'll take the first 3 rounds, left jab you.
Figuring you out.
Well, they're training you, right? Not only are they figuring you out, but they're training you to defend this one thing. And then by the 4th round, they hit you with something different. But you just took those 3 rounds and ingrained in your brain this left jab is a problem. 4th round, he didn't even throw that motherfucker. But he hit you with everything else. we need to take our strategic steps to advance the talent we have here. But we got to stop bickering about each other.
We got a lot of talent in
We got incredible
in
talent,
Kansas City alone.
incredible talent. There's so much good
and
artists.
all different type of artists.
Absolutely.
Nobody's in nobody's lane, so why can't we all support each other?
It's enough for everybody to eat,
yeah,
man.
for sure.
It's
It is
enough.
plenty.
Yeah, it's
We,
enough.
I feel like just this town is, we're all trying to conquer the hill that is Kansas City. Why?
I was just about to ask that
You
question.
know what I'm saying? Like, why? We know nothing's here. Why? We know nothing's here. But if we were to conquer everywhere else, now this hill becomes significant.
My analytics say my biggest fan base ain't even Kansas City. I think Kansas City's like 10 top
He
cities.
from here.
Yeah.
Who's your number one?
Like Los Angeles. Yeah.
Bro, when I dropped my project, you know where the most of my listeners came from?
Europe.
Paris.
Really?
France, dude.
People love
They
Spencer
love
over
my
in
shit in
Europe.
France. They
No
love my
lie.
shit in fucking Brazil. In South Africa. All over the fucking world. Everywhere
I
else
got
but
fans in
this bitch right
Ukraine
here.
and all kind of stuff. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Analytics is
So
crazy.
knowing that, right? So you get logistics, right? Spotify for artists is a great tool for artists.
Yeah.
Because
It tells you where you're getting
it tells you where
spun
you
at.
need to spend money in.
Yeah.
And tells you where you need to go tour
It
it.
tells you
Exactly.
exactly where you need to put your advertising dollars. If you
Instead of
know
shooting
that
it
you
in the
did-
dark.
if you can capture that,
So that's what you were saying about that formula you was talking
Yeah.
about. Spit it in there and it kicked it back to you.
Absolutely.
Tell you what to do.
If you
Yeah.
can see where you reach these people here with $100 advertising budget. Well, damn, I'll take over the whole fucking city if I put 1,000 behind it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you know this city didn't fuck with you, even if you from there, don't waste your money there.
See, and this is foreign to me, man. Like this is all. This is all opening up. I don't know nothing about
Adrian,
this.
what's your advice to a younger artist? What would you say? Like
To not give up and just keep doing it, and eventually, if you're moving in that direction, you'll get to your destination. It's gonna be some roadblocks and turns and all that stuff, but if you're passionate and if you're talented, and if you got the capital, you're definitely gonna win. So yeah, you just gotta learn and keep growing. Yeah.
It's very similar to how you explain history at the beginning of the year to your kids, with the dot and the dot and all the fucking squiggles.
In between, yeah.
There is no straight line
Right.
in this industry if you don't have a retarded amount of capital.
Right.
There
Facts.
isn't. It's fucking impossible. Now,
You can literally go viral right now if you wanted to
Yep.
with money. Like it's not hard at all.
It's not
I
difficult.
learned how to do all that stuff. Like if you know your audience, you can put X amount of dollars into a post or a video of you doing whatever, and it will shoot that to 1 million people. If you had like $5,000, you will be able to hit 1 million plus views like within like minutes.
What?
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
even know there was
crazy.
any
Yeah,
capability
that's
of
how a
anything
lot of
like
those
that.
people are doing that. They have the capital and they're doing that. Yeah,
it's just
So you
much more
funnels it to exactly where it needs to go.
facts.
Yep.
Wow.
So check this out. So have you ever like got on your phone on Google or something and looked up, let's say like some earbuds, like Raycon earbuds or whatever, and then you got on Facebook
And there's
right
ads.
after.
Here comes
and
the ad. Here
pops
comes the
up.
ad, yeah.
That's not by coincidence.
Sure.
That is, they sell that information to Facebook or all these other sites. And what in that same way they do that, you have the access to do that to people as well. Like Facebook ads, you can get on Facebook ads, and it has all the stuff that you want. Do you want people? This is how detailed it can get. It can get to where you only show this ad to people that have Wi-Fi. And what that does is smart if you really think about it, because if you don't have Wi-Fi, that means you're probably driving or you're doing something. You're not at home stationed.
Right.
So you're not sitting down and having the time to look at the ad. So you can do it to where only people that have Wi-Fi can see this ad. You can do it to only people that have Androids can see this ad or iPhones.
The game's rigged.
It is
Facts.
rigged. Check,
Yeah.
because check, this is why that shit matters, right? The people that sell that ad and get that ad revenue get bonus kickbacks if that company makes a sale off of that person pressing that ad. You see what I'm saying? So if you on Instagram, right? You looked up Raycons on Google. They shot you an ad on Instagram. You press the ad on Instagram and you bought Raycons. through pressing that ad, like it took you to the page and you was like, fuck it, I'm about to
I'll just get
right
one.
now.
Yeah.
Instagram gets a bonus. Because they essentially made the sale. It's almost like commission for a company.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the more data they buy, the more odds they have of getting those bonuses.
Yeah, they got
Bro,
everybody's data.
like data is
King.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah,
That's your
that's
money.
king.
So Adrian, I'll
That
leave
is
the
it.
floor to you, brother. Anything else you want to tell us about your album?
That's
Let's play a track.
hopefully. I mean,
Can I break a track?
you can break a track.
Go ahead, tell
Play
us.
Honeydew.
Then we'll break
I
a
want to
track.
hear Honeydew.
No, because he ain't released it yet. He got 3 singles he released. We playing one
Oh,
single.
okay.
Okay.
Forgive me then.
All right.
Forgive me. Never mind. Scratch that. Scratch it.
No
Adrian.
more premieres on Community 365 yet,
I
baby.
would
Soon
say,
Not yet, but what were you about to say though?
what as far as the song?
No,
Or what?
no,
Okay.
as far as your album.
Oh, okay. My album. Hopefully everybody enjoys it. I spent some time with this. Pandemic blessed me with the opportunity to like hone in,
Slow down.
and slow down, and
Yeah.
get it right. To not compromise on the vision. So I'm happy about it. I just hope everybody goes and checks it out, and hopefully one of the songs or maybe more can be a soundtrack to something that's going on in their lives. So yeah.
Art, February 14th, 2021. Listening party, February 13th,
Yes.
2021.
Look out for tickets. They coming soon. They'll be on sale.
This Wednesday.
What do we?
Yeah.
Oh, they'll be live Wednesday.
They'll
Yeah, he
be
said
live.
live
We
Wednesday.
should have it by Wednesday.
And then I'll shoot me that information,
Yeah.
and I'll come in and do a promo,
Bet.
so we can.
Yeah.
I mean, you right down the road, so we both can come in and do a promo, and you can let people know that hey, we can get in here, put that
Bet.
visual out, and let people know that the tickets are available. So let's make that
I'm
happen.
with
We
it.
can talk
Oh,
about
yeah,
that.
for sure.
Let's make that happen. Nah, man. This is good, man. I appreciate having you on.
Absolutely,
you know what I'm saying?
dude.
Like,
Appreciate you, bro.
teaching, dropping game on the.
Oh man,
I can listen to Spencer yell about the music industry all.
I can yell about any goddamn thing. All
That
day.
is
That is very it's true.
actually major facts.
Right, major
It don't
facts.
matter what it is. Shit.
No, but I just think, man, it's a pleasure to see a Kansas City guy like yourself doing big things, taking a chance. You know, like you said, you flipped the switch. I'm gonna be done with this. You said a date by this time, and it happens sooner. You know what I'm saying? Look at God. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
the universe works that way, man. You gotta
So
believe it though.
Yeah, you gotta believe it, and that's a beautiful thing. So, Spencer, YouTube, what song we gonna get to play? What song can we hear?
I'm gonna say dive.
You want
Dive?
Dive?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Let's hear Dive.
Yeah.
And then we'll get into music that's not so ass, just kind of pick out, who
Right.
you've been listening to,
Right.
stuff like that. And then we'll get out of here and go root on these damn Chiefs.
Man,
Ding, ding.
Dang, dog.
The
You
album
know
goes-
I know
already,
you're
dog.
geeked
You know
over
already,
there.
dog. You already.
What you sipping on today before Spencer pushed play? I was drinking Jameson last night, so I'm on water.
I had some. Last night I had a little KC ice water.
What's that? I've
That's-
never had that.
That's
Never had that.
that's vodka, gin, triple sec, lime juice, a little Sprite. It's like a clear Long Island, basically. Today, I don't know. I might have a couple next
This is
You got Dive right here. This Dive.
this Dive by Adrian Trujillo.
Looking at the wife.
Yeah.
Is the link on your Instagram page and all that?
Yeah.
What you scared of? There's a lot you ain't aware of, like how shallow your vision is. Don't drown in your ignorance. Your mind is intelligent, but your heart is indifferent. And that's soulless. That's the soul issue. Stump when you leave stems from the fact that my soul miss you. Reality clashing with this fairy tale while holding hands on this underwater carousel.
Singing and then drop some bars on us? Is that some
A
bars?
little bit, yeah, just a little tad. Sprinkle, just sprinkle. Appreciate it.
Like, I feel like I wanted you to keep going on that though. The bars was going, they was coming.
Gotta just do a little sprinkle.
Yeah.
Ease it all in there. Just don't want to go too hard. Pause.
That's all right, man. That's
I love
that's
that
nice,
shit.
bro.
That's my kind of music too.
Appreciate it.
For real, that's my kind of music.
Yeah, that my project got like a nice contrast of different sounding songs. So it got like some funk type of sounding songs. It got some jazzy, smooth folk type songs. It got hip hoppy mixed with R&B songs. So yeah.
No, I'm excited. I'm after hearing that little snippet, I'm excited for the listening party on the 13th.
Yeah, it's
So,
gonna be. I'm excited because I've never seen anybody do it before here, anyways. So it fits perfectly because of the pandemic that we're doing. So you don't have to touch anything. It's gonna be enough space for people.
Will you be performing?
It's just gonna be like an experience.
That's fire.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we can mingle, talk to me about the project or what you liked about it and all that stuff. So I just want it to be like a cool, intimate type of situation.
Spencer, what you doing over there?
There's going to be always plenty of situations to perform. I'm going to have performances, but I just want to do this because why not?
Absolutely.
Spencer, you let me know when you're ready.
Y'all good.
Oh, you ready? Oh, okay, cool. So what you been listening to? Who do you listen to outside of yourself? Music that's not so ass. We in that segment.
All right, I would say Her is dope. Jasmine Sullivan just dropped. Her project's dope. Hotels is crazy. I like Daniel Caesar. I like Anderson .Paak. I like, the list goes on and on and on. I like a lot of artists.
Yeah, this week I've been listening to a lot of Snow Allegra.
Snow's sick.
She's
Yeah, her voice is crazy.
She's cold.
Smooth.
Keon,
Yeah, he's dope.
I like him a lot.
Yeah, that song.
Yep. And then Bori.
You said who?
Bori.
Oh, okay.
Bori, like he's like one of those melodic rappers, but singer type dudes from out in the West Coast.
Okay.
And
Dope.
he's Meek Mill been pushing him a lot on the DC platform.
Oh, okay.
So if you ain't heard of him, go check out Bori. Bory.
A rapper that I really fuck with is Boogie. Not a Boogie with a hoodie. No, Boogie. West Coast Boogie. Yeah. West Side Boogie. That's what he goes by.
Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah,
West
I've
Side Boogie.
heard some of this.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, he's super dope too.
I just sent my guy a message about you, man. Just sent
word?
it.
Okay,
Just sent it. So
Because you ain't been listening to nothing. I know.
yeah, y'all know me, man. I listen to
Now we
Blue,
listen to Adrian
the
first.
I listen to the theme song for Bluey, for Tots, kids shows.
I listen to a lot of Dave and Ava right now.
Watching a lot of Monsters Inc. Yeah, man. I'll be man.
Hey,
I
just
just,
let y'all
I
know
don't,
Spencer's
you
on
know
the
what?
keys
Actually,
right
let
now.
me stop lying. You gave me that leak. I've been on that.
So I did a little bit more research on that. Yes, it's we ain't gonna say the name of what the leak is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a leak, but it's just some
Unreleased.
unreleased.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I know
Still
what
fire.
you're talking about.
I think but we ain't do that. We just listening to some good music.
The artist probably did it. low-key.
Nah, but if y'all know Spencer on the keys right now, what you been listening to, Spence?
For real, nothing, man. My homie Aaron Alexander. I've been going back through
I've been listening to a lot of live.
some of my own old stuff.
Right.
Oh yeah. Life Jennings is always in the rotation, dog.
Go ahead, Adrian. Get it.
She'll still be here. I didn't know you was going to do it live.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Spencer, take us out of here, man.
Well, shit, I just appreciate everybody for listening. You know.
Community 365 podcast.
We back next Sunday.
Yep.
Shoot, that'll be what is that? That'll be divisional championships, right?
AFC.
I think so, yeah.
Oh Lord,
NFC championship.
man,
And then after that, Super Bowl.
Where the Chiefs are headed.
we'll be
Come
there.
on, man. Hold on now.
Well, I guess Pro Bowl or whatever that is.
Man,
Yeah,
man,
virtual now.
No. Don't nobody give a fuck about a Pro Bowl, dog.
Nobody watch
Not even the players themselves give a fuck about a Pro Bowl.
Right.
Don't
it
nobody
ain't,
care about
it
that
ain't nothing before the contract negotiations.
Absolutely.
I don't even play it on Madden. I just skipped that week.
Right. Right.
Yeah, you simulate that game. Fuck that.
Right.
Community 365 podcast on YouTube. Please like and subscribe.
And subscribe.
We greatly appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
This is great, man.
Up.
This is great.
This is a good
This was
time.
great. Nice to meet you, bro. For real.
Likewise.
Absolutely.
Twitch.tv/
Community 365 podcast. No Raiders in here. I don't give a damn about the West Coast. No Raiders in here. We got West Coasters talking about Raiders all
Raiders
day.
watching the game on the couches like
Absolutely.
we are about to
Hey, 1, 2, 3. What is it? What?
Cancun.
1, 2, 3. Cancun, baby. Take y'all asses on. Y'all going early vacay.
Right.
No, but Adrian, man, this is our first time interacting, man. And I know a couple episodes ago I was giving you shit. I was like, bro, I just followed you. You better follow me back.
But I follow back because I listened to it.
You are.
Hey, we appreciate that too,
Yep,
dog.
Exactly. No, but you are a genuine soul, man. I can feel it from you, and I'm big on energy.
Me
I
too.
love what you're doing, man. And I'm a supporter. And I know, like I said, we just met in person today, but I'm a supporter.
Man, I appreciate it.
Let me know when them tickets is ready. February
I will.
13th, we in the door.
Hell yeah.
February 14th, I'm pushing it for you.
Hell
my
yeah.
boy.
Appreciate it.
Community 365 podcast. Because you got anything?
Nah, man. Just like I said, I'm always blessed to be a part of something like this, man. So
Hey,
this
bro.
is right on time.
We blessed to
and
have you, G.
Appreciate y'all, man.
For sure.
Oh yeah, y'all can follow me on any social media
Yep.
platform
Shameless plug.
at Adrian Truth, ADRIANTRUTH. So yeah,
Go follow my boy. And
preferably Instagram because I don't really be on all the other stuff.
I'm gonna hit the
perfectly.
Instagram right now.
So
Actually,
hit him on Insta. But everybody, let's get it. Oh.
Hey, real quick though. What y'all think Washington gonna change their shit to?
I don't think they're gonna change it.
They should.
I don't think they're gonna change it.
They just gonna keep the Washington football team.
Yeah, I think it's stuck, man. I think it's stuck.
WFT, huh?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
glitch is officially in.
Man.
The Matrix is in.
Do you think them changing it will make the Braves and the Indians and even the Chiefs?
No.
Indians are changing. You missed
Yeah,
it.
the Indians are changing their.
They're changing.
No more Cleveland.
Yeah.
I think that's rightfully so, man. I really do. Can't use people's ethnicity as a caricature. No.
Nah, that's like having Detroit black faces. Or something.
Yeah,
something
bro.
silly, yeah.
That shit ain't that ain't the way.
When people, you gotta put it in, in your shoes. Like, how would you feel if they had like the Idaho
All
crackers?
that.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh no. What's his name? He's a sports analyst, bro.
Bomani did it. The Caucasian.
Yes,
shit.
bro. I
Yeah.
need it. I need that shirt so
Yeah.
bad. I need it. I saw it online. It's
Low
like
key,
$20.
they don't probably like that.
Bomani Jones.
Yeah, Bomani. Yeah, shout out Bomani with the Caucasian shirt. Oh man, he had people up in arms. I was like, all right, so y'all
they
mad?
They was hot as fish grease. On
Imagine how they feel.
Right.
Like how hard is that? How hard is that?
Let's get
Empathy,
ready to
that's
watch
what it's
these
all
Chiefs.
about.
Hell yeah.
Community 365 podcast.
We love y'all for watching, man.
Appreciate
Jason
y'all.
Jones, Spencer Parker, aka
Major facts. We ain't here for your
Boy,
feelings.
my
We're here for the facts.
The black
We love
hippie.
y'all. God bless. We out. Peace.
Take it easy, y'all.